4, 5, 6. Okay. Hi. Hi. It's almost 3. No, it's 2:30. It's like 2:30. 2:35. Whatever. It's almost 2:30. Maybe a little past. And this is for Gemini. Okay, this is your weekend? No, weekend. I didn't write it down, but it's the weekend. All right, I'm late to your reading. All right, I'm extremely late to your reading. I'm so sorry. Hey, I'm late. But it's because, I don't know. I was going to do it right after the Taurus, but then my kid came down. They required living room space for AC purposes. No. So I let them have the living room to cool down, have some privacy, things like this. Use the living room, cool. And wait, now they're asleep. I thought I went and took a nap. I was like, forget it. I'm going to go take another nap. Gotta squeeze them in whenever I can. Oh, look, and then it pops up anyways, the grace card. Whatever. I have coffee. It's warm. I'm not really too happy about it being warm. I want it to be cold with ice cubes. I have ice cubes. I probably could put some ice cubes in it. But it's hot coffee overall. It's still good. I want to listen. It's the cheapest blend ever. Oh my God. Okay. I want to tell you about this birthday party that I went to. I don't know if you're here or not. I don't know if anyone's here. I need to get into the channel. I go to this birthday party. Whoa. Creepiest birthday party of my life. All right. Here's how it plays down. It's a couple months ago, 3 months ago, maybe. Who knows? 3 months ago. I get this invite from my kid to a birthday party. It's like a card made with some balloons. It's for their friend at school that I know of. I know of them. I vaguely have seen them around in my photo album because they went out on Halloween things like this. It's a friend from school. It's their birthday. They're having a party. I'm like, sure, of course you can go. I don't mind. What do they like? So I can go buy a gift. Like, I can start doing it now. I'm figuring it out now. We don't know. I don't know. But either way, months pass, and now it's like the week of this party. I tell them, yeah, you can go, but I'm probably gonna go with you because it's far, dude. It's like literally like a 30-minute bus ride. One bus, solid. Oh, and I'm like, I'm gonna go with you. Oh, waking up! Ah, the house is on fire. We don't give a fuck. Just let that motherfucker burn. Oh, what song is that? I'm gonna have to listen to that song. But anyways, to be continued on that one. I don't like to offend people. I got offensive things to say about this party. Venom. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll have to tuck that story back in my pocket and tell you later. Just tuck that creepy one back in the pocket there. But I met the Munsters of Canada. The Munsters, like this TV show. All right, I met Freddie. I met the uncle. I met the mom. The knockoff Adams family. Yeah, I met them. Tell people all the time. I tell people about my family members, and I'm like, I am the Adams family. I'm Wednesday. I just look much normaler than you anticipated. Okay, my boss tells me. She invites me out for drinks. He's like, just don't wear black. I'm like, listen, I don't even wear black often, like ever. I don't know why she thinks I wear black. I'm like, I don't even wear black to work. I wear navy blue sweatpants. And I don't know. I have the look of, I don't know, I guess depression. And I'm like the least depressed person ever. I get hella bored though. That's not depression, in my opinion. That's boredom. There's a difference. I know the difference. I've witnessed depressed people. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Okay, a depressed person is someone where you go to them and you're like, hey, you want to go do this, that, and the other? And they somehow find a way not to. And you're like, how did you find a way not to do something I know you like? What is going on? You're depressed. Me, it's like I'm just bored. And if anyone said, hey, do you want to go to the mall and get a slice of cake from the cake boss vending machine? I'd be like, oh, I thought you never asked. Hold on. Do I got time? This is a surprise. Hold on. And then I get all excited, you know? So there's a difference. But people see me, and I don't know, because I'm not sitting there making them happy. People expect me to talk to them. I don't understand why people expect me to entertain them. It's one of the reasons why I don't date. Last person I was with, not last person I dated, my ex-husband. Perfect expected me to be able to entertain him, and I'm like, whilst I'm very entertaining, I'm self-entertaining over here. So I don't know. I try to retire and get hobbies in life, and these hobbies would make them jealous. I don't know. Any hobby I did, my cards. One day when he got mad at my cards, threw my cards across the room, and I was like, it was raining cards. I was like, I don't know. I kept a really nice, clean house, so I found most of them. I don't know how some of them disappeared. They did though. I found one of them like hooked on the back of a piece of furniture like a month later, and I was like, well, that's strange. I was like, I don't know if I'll ever find the rest of them. I counted them all up. I like looked in each booklet. Oh man, I had time on my hands after I left that condo. I sat there counting my cards. Okay, but I think I can tell you about the creepy birthday party. Okay. So they tell me straight up, I don't want your mom around. I'm like, around? I was like, how rude. What a rude way to say it. Turns out it's only them two. The birthday kid, mine. They're going to some pool party. And then I find out that the pool doesn't even have water in it. And I don't know. It was really freaky deaky. I didn't like it. I show up there like the Kool-Aid man. I'm like, boom. I'm like, what's up? Parental figure here. How's it going? Okay, it turns out that home, right? Anyone that knows me, that talks to me at all, or even listens to my ramble, I clean for Freemasons, like Mason lodges. Those are the houses I clean, Mason families. So it's like I go into this house, this birthday house, and it's a lodge, and I'm like, wow, this is a lodge. I could tell by the decor. Right? I was like, this is something I would clean. I cleaned the house like this yesterday. What's up? Why is my kid getting invited to a creepy deaky birthday party here? I don't like this. All right? So now, okay, crisis averted because I showed up. I ruined the whole party. Those parents were really creepy. The kids were fine. All right? They were like, why are you here and acting weird, lady? And I'm like, none of your business. And I'm like, y'all, the adults, let's kick it. They're all creepy. They know all about the histories. They know all the things the Masons know. All right. And I'm like, what treasure are you seeking? I'm the best treasure hunter ever, but no one hires me. Yeah, I'm telling you, the guy from Oak Island, I think I don't know where he comes from. Okay? He hails from somewhere. He's got an accent, and he calls everything the hundreds. Right? I'd love to kick it with that guy one day and just scour Oak Island. I'd find so much good stuff. Right? I have a knack for it. But overall, that party was a creepy Mason family. And they wanted to do a one-on-one birthday party with my kid with no a pool party with no pool. All right? And now they're gonna take them to Calypso this summer. And I'm like, oh Lord, have mercy. Do you not want me around for that one too? I almost got body snatched at Calypso. Literally, these aren't stories. These are true. They're just so outrageous I don't tell them. Okay, the Queen. Okay, so what's going on with you this weekend? I want to say, all right, male or female. I want to say you stand in your power for something. We have the Dragon card and the Queen card. So if you're a man, you're a king. If you're a woman, you're a queen. And that Dragon card is like making me think of displaying your authority. Luck is on your side, and Venom. Oh God! So that makes me think of going toxic on romance. It makes me think of going toxic on someone. I instantly thought you met someone. I'm like, oh my God, you meet someone and they're amazing. They're a king or a queen. I fall over for you. I say yes. Okay, romance. All right, I was right. Right, Nikki was right. There is some romance somewhere around your down on the precipice. Grace, I don't know, maybe you know someone in your life that's an ideal candidate to date. This seems to be taking us, this seems to be where we're heading. With Birds of Paradise, self acceptance, you are so much more. Okay, this is making me think of your confidence. So, male or female, whoever you've dated somehow, or maybe just throughout dating in general, just all of the overall polls from different men and women you've tried to date or have tried to date you, I feel like they've somehow always taken a shot at you on the way out, like a quick shot on the way. Oh, by the way, your dick was small, or oh, by the way, your breath stinks, or oh, by the way, I was only bored, or like, ugh. And you're thinking, why would you take a cheap shot at me? Clearly, you weren't bored. Yeah, Homeboy said he was only dating me because he was bored, and it's like, well, that might be true, because I was kind of only dating because I'm bored too. I mean, to say it directly to another human being, it's like, hold the phone here, guy. You're still bored. So what's your excuse now? Obviously, that's not a good excuse. You don't tell someone you only dated them because you're bored. My boss tried to figure out, why did you date that guy? Why'd you date that guy? Because she started dating him behind my back, or at least trying to. She was doing something creepy behind it. She had like fell in love with him. I don't know. I showed her a picture. I swear. Oh, listen, dude. When she heard about my brother, Gemini always makes me think of my brother. My brother might be here. He watches my channel. When I tell him about my brother, she's like, "Oh yeah, oh, really?" Oh, and she starts asking, "What kind of job does he have? What kind of car does he drive?" And I'm like, "None of your business." Hey, holy fuck, lady! Next thing you know, she's gonna take a plane ride to Florida, and you're gonna meet my boss, and her name's gonna be Consuela, okay? And she's gonna be like, "I see." Okay, and she's gonna try to steal your car or something. That's what I'm saying. This lady is like money hungry, like a motherfucker. Hey, so it's like I don't know what made me say that. But yeah, no, it's a cheap shot. Like anyone you date, always it says a cheap shot to you, and it's like it might have truth to it. So it's kind of like, do you know what I mean? Like me right now, I got small breasts, right? But I did not always have small breasts. My whole life, I've had large ones. I'm enjoying having small ones. I get to wear a bikini top and shake my tits without having to worry about an accident. This is fun. I get to go jogging without having to hold them. Like, this is nice. So this one guy while it's dating asks me, what's your bra size? I'm like, oh, well, right now they're like an A probably. I really don't know. I wear sports bra most of the time. What do you want from me? Oh, well, I like all breasts. And I'm like, then why'd you ask? Why is it even on your mind? I'm like, ew. This guy's like one of those people that only likes big knockers. And it's like, oh, God. If you only like a certain size and there's something wrong with you, is how I see it. I could see having like a, ooh, whoa, whoa. But I feel like excluding people because of a bra size is strange, in my opinion. Okay? I've never been excluded because of bra size, and I still haven't, but I get questions about it. So it's like, as I said, he probably would have took a cheap shot at me. Oh, I would date her anyway. She's getting her tits. And it's like, yeah, no, I kind of don't got no tits, but in all reality, I like it that way. So that's a little shitty, but I know plenty of men that like small tits. I don't know. They don't think of tits. That's like more of a man's man, in my opinion, because they don't think about the tits. They like them. They're there. They're tits. They're meant to be attracted to. You know, it's kind of like women with penises. Like you shouldn't. All my boss does is try to figure out what size I like. I'm like, lady, I don't really like a size. I'm coming out of being married. I'm average, 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 average. I don't even think of this. I didn't think I'd be here in the dating community thinking about penis size. And she's all like, this man here, I snuck in his drawer, and he had the magnum. He has the big penis, and I'm like, I was like, you go get him, Tiger. Leave me alone. With your fucking. I don't know what's wrong with this lady. And then she tells me she doesn't like sex. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this woman? So that's what I'm saying. You encounter crazy people in your life, and they take cheap shots at you. But I feel like they might have truth to them, so they might kind of tickle your insecurities. I say tickle. Because come on, the camel card. You have a smirk to you. I feel like if you have any intelligence to you, you'd be like, yeah, you might say that, but you were bouncing on my dick yesterday, so who cares about me? Clearly, you're just saying that to try to be shitty. In all reality, it doesn't matter. Like, my tits, all right? I do whatever I want with them. I would tell that motherfucker, yeah, they might be small, but I'd still be able to fucking titty fuck you like no other, better than anyone else, because I know how to titty fuck. And like, don't talk about my tits type of business, you know? So while they might be small, or maybe you're large, I don't know, whatever. Point is, people take cheap shots at you. They find a way to pick at an insecurity that they think you might have because of something on you that they deemed pickable. And it's like sometimes it might line up. I feel like this romance. I feel like this makes trying to romance people. I feel like you feel like everyone is toxic, male or female. If you try dating, we're talking about your dating life this weekend. Yeah, we're going in. Camel, I feel like you haven't got laid. You haven't been laid, right? But I feel like in a good way. So maybe you have here and there, but camel card overall, you don't got an active sex life. Queen, I feel like you're holding out for something worth it. Okay, abracadabra with wings. I feel like let's make a wish on a shooting star for that one. I don't know. Lots of toxic people out there. So too many. elegant. I don't know. There's not too many classy, respectable people left in this world, or at least not in my area. This is what I'm told. I'm told it's my area. I'm like, I don't believe that. I talk to people from all over, and I don't know. Very few people disagree with me on this. Coffin card, light, and self acceptance. That's what I'm saying. I feel like whatever they do to you doesn't actually like stick. You have the dragon energy. You're a dragon. It's like I don't know. You know that you know that they are literally just cheap shotting you. And I feel like there's someone you could tear down. All right. Like, listen, if my boss took a cheap shot at me, oh my God, I would have I would have a stockpile of bullets to barrage onto her with my mouth of all the things I can insult her with that don't meet my standard of quality in life. Going from her looks to her personality to her history to her genetics. I can go deep on that woman. But will I? No, it's a waste of my breath. That woman's going to be like, what? Why are you speaking that to me? All right, but then she definitely talks a lot of shit about me to her friends. All right, the child card and coffin. So that's under the queen. So that makes me think about romancing someone, finding them, and having children. If you've already had children, I want to say, your will to look for romance is even less because you kind of see it as well. You put that one right here, like you put it in your pocket. You're like, I already did that one in life. I don't know. There's a slick Rick to you. Like, I don't know. Like, people can't date you. So maybe even if you want children, I feel like you have a backup plan to get children. So you're not allowing women or men to try to dangle that in your face, whether you have the children or not. I feel like if you have children, I feel like they can't dangle that in your face at all. They see you and they're like, damn, this lady's already got kids. I was gonna with the child card twice, right? You might have two kids, you might have a few, or you might want them. You know what I mean? I feel like people can sense that you're probably good to have children with. You might have very good genetics, right? With this Venom card, I feel like you only attract toxic people, though. I feel like they're the only ones that'll come at you. Like the Queen, I feel like they're too rare. Good people, they're really rare. So it's like I don't know. I feel like maybe that's what it is. Maybe you actually find someone worth romancing this weekend. You're very close to achieving your goal. Gibeus Moon. Okay, I want to say with humor, humor. Okay, this is making me think of Gibby from iCarly. Okay, so maybe you're like Freddie and you're really into computers. You're into computer dooders, and then maybe you're a computer doodler, right? You'll be something like this. I want to say you have someone that's perfect for you. I barely that show was like I don't know. I liked that show. They kept that show pretty clean. Like they didn't really like have too much romance going on the show. I can't stand when they put romance on kids shows. It's like, what are you all doing? All right, I was a kid. I didn't get romantic and think of men sexually until I was like damn near 30. All right, but yet I was married at 18, trying to make sense of it. Luckily, the person I paired up with was someone that was okay for that. So it's like, I don't know. But all in all, in life, I can tell you from life experience, you don't wake up to wanting men or dating until you're older. So it's like, don't put that shit in kids' shows. What the hell is this? It makes no sense. It was an out of place thing. So it's like that show kept it really clean. I don't know. I like the older brother. Kind of reminded me as a parent. I'm like, yeah, just feed them spaghetti tacos and call it a day. And it ended up being amazing. No, I never tried a spaghetti taco, but that show made me want to try it because I actually make a really bomb ass spaghetti sandwich. Okay, yeah. Okay, you take two slices of regular old bread too. This is the beauty of it. The better your bread, the better the sandwich. But I make it boss from the start, from just regular shit. Sandwiches, right? Sliced bread, put some butter and garlic, toast that shit up all nice in the oven. And then you build a nice, delicious sandwich with Parmesan and things on it. It's a messy disaster, and it's like the only way I enjoy spaghetti. So I don't like spaghetti by itself. I don't know. I mean, I'll eat it, but I kind of just try to figure out ways to eat it with the bread. So I was like, I'm making a sandwich out of this. I've made a spaghetti sub. Okay, yes. So a spaghetti taco sounded actually pretty good to me when I saw that on that show. I was like, well, hello, Spencer. You make a spaghetti taco? I like a spaghetti taco. All right, this sounds delicious. So that's what I'm saying. There's a sense of taking care of kids and like a family vibe, and maybe foster homing, something like this. I always said when I was younger, I knew a lot of kids in foster homes. I was like, if I don't ever have any kids, I'm probably gonna make a foster home. I was literally like 15. I don't know what the fuck I was smoking, man. I wasn't even on drugs. I was like the most cleanest kid ever. Most I did was get drunk. Right? And I'd get drunk by myself in my bedroom, like a weirdo. I get drunk, walk around my house, like, what's up? Crab walking. Right? I partied weird. Right? I'm a weird kid. I knew if I went out there and partied, I'd have to fight people if I got that drunk. Right? Listen, I have a weird sense of smarts. It's a combination of my mom and dad, and it makes me, and it's like I'm super smart, but yet super not. Right? And I know how to manage. I keep myself safe. But yeah, so I want to say this weekend, I want to say you've been navigating. I feel like I'm battlefielding right now, the dating pool. So it's like I feel like you've been looking for the right partner to settle down with, cross, get married, traditional values, things like this. Have children. I feel like we don't live in that world anymore. I don't know. I learned that 90% of the trans is women. And I'm like, I instantly said to that because 40% of them have trans. And my ex-husband looks at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, never mind. But it's because, like, I don't know, there's like some weird thing going on with this particular age group youth. It's just a trend. It'll go away. Luck is on your side. I feel like, yeah, no, human nature always takes over. Get real romance. Like, all them kids, they're all going to hit 25 and 30, and they're all going to be like ripping their clothes off at the grocery store, right? Like that peanut butter jelly song. They're going to be like, fuck this, right? There's going to be no more asexuals running around. It's just because it's, you take a lot of crack sometimes. So you might have been slow to crack, but maybe not. Depending on your gender, you might not have been. Depending on your environment, you might not have been. It depends on where you've raised and your upbringing. And I feel like Grace, I feel like you've had a great upbringing. Romance, I feel like you have a good idea of what traditional romance is. That's why you seek queen and king energy, and that's why you can't really date around. That's why you're basically celibate, if not literally. But you're looking for something like this, and I feel like abracadabra with wings, wish come true. I don't know. We made. I have. Listen, where are they? I made on. I okay. The day my mom was buried. Where are they? I have sticks. They're wizard wands, not literally. But I went to a park. Here, look at it. I went to a park and I found a really pretty stick from a willow tree. So I brought it home that day. It was the day mom went in the ground. And I came home and I carved it. And now it's a stick. So there's my wizard stick. All right, by the power of mama, all right? Ancestors, I guess ancestors want you with the right one. So I feel like everyone's in the background getting you the right one. I'm gonna say right one, the perfect one to have these babies with. Okay. I don't know, you might have already had a baby and you don't know about it. Okay, we have the child card here, and they're a little older, and they look a little orphaned. So I want to say maybe look into that. Look into anyone. I want to say not necessarily the last girl you dated or boy you dated, but this is for men then, because there's no way a girl doesn't know she has a baby. Listen, I get there. I eventually realize, wait a minute, hold on, logic isn't making sense here. This has to be a man now. I'm speaking to men directly. You might have a child you don't know about. I say they might be about 8 years old. Man, this is something I've been thinking on for a minute. I don't know why, and I don't know. I don't like the idea of you not knowing whoever you are. So think about that. If you're dating anyone around 8 years ago, something like this, maybe get in contact with that person, see what's on there, see what's going on with that person. And oh my gosh, maybe they're actually, maybe that's where the romance lies. I am breathing heavy. Okay, maybe that's the shot in the dark. You have to talk to an ex, but not the ex you think. I feel like an ex that's deeper. Fortune. As I said, there might have been a turn of events with this person, and they might have had something happen to them. I don't know. The tree, it's destiny. So I feel like just go snooping around in some X's. Cross card. I feel like Jesus wants you to do this. Jesus said to do this because it involves a kid. There might be a child involved. That's a good enough, in my opinion, that's a good enough motivation to look into something. If you ended up having a kid and not knowing, wouldn't you want to know? Especially if you're someone who's looking for a family. I mean, I think I would want to know, especially if I'm someone who wants to be an aunt one day. Think about that. Hey. So the fortune card, I feel like regardless, looking into this is fortunate for you because it leads you to some romance. So I feel like you have to look into something 8 to 10 years ago. I don't know, somewhere around there. Because the kid, I don't know. I don't know. No. All right, don't do it then if you don't want to. Okay, don't go chasing waterfalls. Okay, that's literally saying stop dating. That means you're on the verge of whoa. You're on the verge of get having some sex and not being the camel anymore with the wrong one. and I feel like you end up maybe having a baby. So this might even be from the past. Maybe you dated someone really crazy and you accidentally had a baby with them and you don't even know about it. It's destiny. If like that's Jesus. All right, Six of Wands, it's a victory. So now that makes me think you might go back to a person. This is just a hypothetical story brewing. So this is only going to resonate for very few of you, but use it as an example. It's like you go dating around, doesn't work out. You go back to your ex, that don't work out. You go back to an ancient ex. And then you realize, oh wait, you had a baby? Whose baby is this? Well, let's go on Maury Povich. No, Maury says you're the father, and you say, shit doodles, I didn't know. And then, I don't know, you want to be a father now to this child. So now you actually incorporate this person in your life, and then Cupid comes, pow, pow, an arrow strikes you, melts your camel heart. And I feel like romance brews with this individual, and then you might have another baby with them. Okay? It's a sense of sleeping. Like you're sleeping on this person. They were actually very good for you. However, Venom, they were extremely toxic. That makes me think they needed time. Okay, so I feel like now that they've had that time, the camel card, maybe now that they have a kid even, they're more mature. They're more of that queen and king. It brought the king and queen out of them. Do you know what I mean? It made them be mature. It made them step up. Having a kid makes you step up or fail. All right, you step up and you're the shit, or you just like pretended and you're a failure, or you just straight up fail. Like there's three different types of people that have kids here. I feel like, and this goes for people that even want and plan the kids. Okay, I planned my kid. I planned my kid from day one, and I was like, I was born standing on that plate waiting for that baby. I'm like, I literally did this. So this is the job I signed up for myself. So of course I'm gonna take it serious. I was parented the fucking year. You better believe it. Kid was I knew everything. I was all going nerding. I was nerding out hardcore. I had nothing else to do while pregnant. But World of Warcraft and nerd out. So I nerded out. I figured out all this crazy stuff about how to make the baby very strong and perfect. Right? Give them this much of the breast milk, that much, all this weird shit, science shit that I figured it out. All right. So they're saying stop dating. Whoever you're meant to date, you've already met. Luck is on your side. I feel like you might have someone in mind. Luck is on your side. It might be that person. I feel like that makes me think of someone that you think to yourself, like, damn, man, that probably would have worked out. Why didn't it work out? Maybe I should try again with this person. Surprise, they might have a kid. Surprise, you dated them when they were still a kid. Like, they were still very immature and toxic. So this person with queen energy, they're always going to have venom. So they're always going to be that. I feel like they might have had a little flair to them that you liked. Like, you like a person with attitude, maybe. You like to they have a little sass. Male or female, you like that they have a little fire in them. But you don't like when it's aimed at you. So I feel like no, this I feel like they've cultivated this fire. They've learned how to handle this toxicity. This person, romance. They're prime suspect, prime specimen for dating. They are a goal. I feel like there's maybe a lot of people try to date this person. This is either an actual ex of yours or like a one night stand of yours from a friend or just someone you were dating. You know what I mean? There was something where a hiccup happens and you might have a child, you might not, but this is definitely uh, telling you to point to someone that you've had sex with in the past and go talk to them. And I feel like at the very least, for those of you that did not have any pregnancy scares, because the camel card, you might not have been, who knows what you've been doing. Maybe you weren't never having any sex. Maybe you've just been chilling by yourself. I feel like this is someone that you've, like, I want to say, had strong desires to actually have unprotected sex with, specifically. Like, you see this person and you're like, oh my God, I just want to do that person. You don't even think of condoms. You don't even think about, you don't care if there's a baby. You're thinking of it, like, if someone said, Dad, well, if you have sex without condoms, you might end up pregnant with that person. You'd be like, I'd be all right with that. The cross card, I feel like you would be okay with like having that connection with that person. I feel like you like that person. There's something like that about them, right? And that's for the audiences that don't have people that they can fall back on where they've had sex. Risk. That's why I said there's a risk factor here. This person is worth the risk. So I want to say this weekend, I feel like you get throes of passion. All right, you might bump into someone from the past, and a pregnancy could happen from this, or it makes you really want to risk it for the biscuit. I want to say, tree. I feel like whatever happens from this, luck is on your side. They might end up pregnant, they might not, but romance is the uh, center stage here for y'all. You find someone to romance that's worth it. It's a goal that's been achieved now for you. And so whether y'all have passion sex right now and end up pregnant, it doesn't matter, because my cards are suggesting, and the ancestors and the guides, they're all suggesting that this is who you're going to be having these children with. You might have a child already with them, you might not, but this is where this is heading. So it doesn't really matter. I don't know. There's a sense of security there where, I don't know, maybe you don't even think you can have babies. I feel like magic baby, it happens. Okay, the tree card, destiny. That's why I said you're destined to, I feel like, plant seeds with this person. 2 kids, specifically. So one might be older than the other. That's why I say there might actually be a child from the past with this person. So that's what I'm telling you. It's someone from your past. You may or may not have dated them. They definitely have a child, though, for sure. And I feel like it could be yours, for sure. Venom, you avoid this person. Maybe you ran away from this person. They're very graceful. I feel like that's just their venom has turned into uh, just, I want to say, directly. I don't know. They've probably been pretty okay with their venom always. Maybe they just burned you one time and like you're like, forget this. This is too crazy. I don't know. Cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. So risk. As I'm saying, you're gonna want to take a risk. You're gonna maybe take the risk, but overall, power symbol. I feel like someone pulls out the power card. No, I feel like with camel and TLC, I feel like people want the condoms just for being safe. Maybe there's a sense of, whoa, 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 we could do this, but let's get a condom. And then maybe there's no condom, so y'all don't do anything. But romance has been struck. The match has lit. All right, we are lighting the candle. Stop. Slow down. It's like, woof, I don't know, blast from the past, and you bring back all these types of feelings, and you miss this person. They turn you on, even something about them. I don't know. And maybe they didn't used to, but they do now. Either way, I feel like you feel like you were led to this. You feel like this person's a victory. You're like, oh my God. All right. I don't know. Fortune. All right. Abracadabra with wings. I feel like you feel like this is all meant to be. You can't help but feel like it's meant to be because of the way it plays out for your weekend. Now, I'm a little late on this read, so this might not be this weekend. It might be next weekend. But because, I don't know, maybe it's for the whole week and including next weekend. But we have Dragon card with Venom. So it's like, this person's a match for you. They're really good. I don't know. I feel like, and you've already stumbled upon them. Maybe took your shot. Luck was on your side. It didn't work out. Bowed out gracefully. Y'all didn't really speak, maybe. I don't know. But a baby happened. And I feel like whether it's with you or with someone else, a baby happens with this person. And now y'all bump into each other. Maybe you have a baby, maybe they have a baby, maybe Brady Bunch happens. Maybe that's the 2 kids. Because one is younger than the other. But overall, I feel like you're meant to settle down and have a family with this person. Slow down. So you're not going to meet them. You're not going to realize, you're not going to stumble upon them until you're ready to be this. Till you've slowed down, all right, in life. I guess maybe your mind, maybe them even. So there's been older. There's a slower sense to this light. Look to the space between the trees for answers. With the tree, so that makes me think, yeah, no, there's some type of family tree, genetics. I feel like you're supposed to mix genetics with this person, and it's naturally life will naturally lead you there when it's time, when it's the best time. I don't know. I feel like for the both of you to raise this kid, I feel like so you're meant to have a kid with this person, and I feel like so stop dating. I feel like you're gonna bump into someone. The camel, I feel like on your just regular old pack mule journeys, if you take a like maybe you have a routine, you walk to the store, you walk here, and then you go home, and then every Wednesday you go there or whatever. Maybe every Friday you do your groceries, and you just got your little pack mule lifestyle. Slow down. Maybe you've been getting in touch with your religious side with the cross card and the camel. It's making me think of literally Jesus stuff. So that's why I said maybe you're having some type of pause on dating, a slow down. Maybe you dated someone terrible and it was terribly a high risk situation. Power symbol. I don't know. Luck was on your side. You got lucky. So as I said, there's a dodge a bullet with your dating sense. So I feel like it puts you on a pause. Abracadabra with wings, and now poof, here's your lover, your romance, the person you're supposed to be romantic with. And it's like I feel like it's someone that is very sexy to you. So I feel like sex wise, this isn't an issue. But basically, I feel like there's a history there. So there's a hesitation with the Venom card. I don't know. You've either heard about their venom, or you've witnessed it, or you've experienced it firsthand. Waterfalls, though, I feel like you're not trying to date. So I feel like I feel like y'all both end up just dating. And it's because it's a low risk thing. It's low risk with y'all, but I feel like y'all having sex is high risk situation because there's something about babies. You want babies, they want babies. Babies are wanted. If each of you have a kid already, I feel like y'all want one together. There's something with making your trees, combining your root systems and making a new tree. That's what I mean. And I feel like it's supposed to be that way. Luck is on your side. I feel like you gotta allow your genitals sometimes to pick your genetic partner for babies, and then I don't know, romance. That's what romance is about. There's a lot of love, hate, and romance. So there's a lot of toxicity that goes down. But as you get older, the more slower you get, both people, I feel like the more fortunate it becomes. So I feel like you meet this person later now that they're more chill. If they've had a kid, that's probably what chilled them out. Maybe they've had pregnancy scares. Maybe they've taken care of kids. I don't know. There's something of them having to step up in life. They got forced to step up, and now they're more of your match. They're more of your speed, and y'all line up better. Abracadabra with wings. I feel like I don't know. This is a surprise. This is not something you expect. I don't know. It requires magic. Poof. I feel like okay. I magic poof it. All right. So I hope you had a great time. What is this? Sierra thinking about you. This is the background song, Thinking About You. That's about going on a date. So whoever this is, maybe you ask, listen, whoever you've asked on a date, they're super excited. They remember you. So this is someone from your past. You're going to run into someone and ask them out. I feel like it might just be for coffee, but oh man, that other person is really excited about the possibilities, and I feel like you are too. So, and I feel like because look, it can lead to great things. I don't know. There's something with the dragon energy, you know? There's a realization and a maturity now. You know what you are, or they know what they are, and y'all can try again. This could be literally your past ex, but I feel like it's maybe a little more deeper than that, maybe further back. Either way, hope you have a great weekend. Bye.